Like your new car?
Like yours.
I thought you'd have a Ferrari by now.
I'm working on it.
Do you want some flowers for Valentine's Day, Peter?
Haven't I already got some, Iris?
I think those are from last year. And Hugo Hamilton is here for his 9 o'clock.
Oh, good. Send him in.
CID, consider it done.
Hugo, how nice to meet you again. Sit down, sit down.
Thank you, Peter.
Am I not seeing two of you today?
Yes, Kim's just cashing a cheque.
Kim?
New love in my life. Been together 6 months now.
Ah, how nice. Do I hear the sound of wedding bells?
Well, not quite.
Still, you lucky thing. All those long lie-ins on Sunday mornings. Get it while you can, eh?
Kim Williams for you.
Hi, I'm Kim.
Great. Nice, nice little beard. Well, no problem.
Should there be?
No, exactly. Everyone all right?
Yes?
Good.
The reason we're here, Peter, is that we want a mortgage to buy a flat.
Together?
Well, yes.
Right, so you want a mortgage to buy a 2-bedroom flat?
1 bedroom.
1 bedroom with a sort of pull-out sofa bed in the sitting room?
Well, it doesn't really matter what sort of flat, Peter. The point is we need a mortgage of around £60,000.
60,000. Good. Fine. Good.
Are you all right?
Yes, it's, just that I, never realised, Hugo, that you were a graphic designer. Look, there's a couple of things I must just check out. Susan, sorry to bother you. The thing is, I'm in there with a couple of, well, Hugo and his, well, they're both men, as it happens. Although that's not relevant.
Hugo Hamilton, graphic designer.
Yes. I've had a look at the figures and I'm not sure they add up.
No, he's a reliable customer. He's only asking for 2 times his salary.
Yeah, it's not quite there, is it?
No, we are down with mortgage sales. This is a good piece of business.
So is that a no, then?
Peter, we need mortgages like this.
Understood. Sorry about that. I just had a word with my assistant manager, and she seems to think there might be a small problem.
Your assistant manager? But you're the manager, Peter. Surely you decide.
Yes, normally, yes, but the problem is we've completely run out of money.
You're a bank!
I know. Odd, isn't it? We're trying to sort it out.
I know what this is all about. I know what's going on here.
Kim?
This is because we're gay, isn't it?
Are you?
You know what the problem with people like you is? You can't cope with the idea, can you? It gets to you. You're probably just an old closet gay yourself. Stupid git.
Kim! Come back!
You should keep him on a lead.
Nice meeting.
Closet gay, my arse.
I've got your flowers ready, Peter.
Huh? Oh, no flowers for me, Iris. Did you see Top Gear last night, Jeffrey?
It wasn't on last night.
Great.
Iris, will you write out a Valentine card for me?
Why?
Well, it's to a married man, and I don't want his wife to know it's from me.
Oh, who is it?
It's Philip Davis.
Philip Davis? Who's that?
He works at head office. So does she. I know them both. It's all a bit of a mess. Anyway, here's the message.
Oh, no, I'd rather not. I don't want to get involved with a married man, not after all that business with Dennis.
Who was Dennis?
My husband.
Oh, Susan, would you mind copying a message onto this Valentine card? I don't want him to recognise my handwriting.
Well, if it means you'll get some work done.
Actually, I got a card today, you know. A very romantic poem. I called, but you weren't there.
That was nice. Who's that from?
British Gas, I think. Did you get many cards, Susan?
No, not many. There. Who's the lucky man, then?
Oh, no one in particular.
He's a C&P man.
Brenda, I don't approve of relationships in the workplace.
All right, ladies.
Go on, Susan. You know the way it is. Don't say anything.
All right, we've all had some fun. Now let's get back to work.
Iris, will you give this to Bradley to take up to head office with the rest of the post?
WD, will do.
He was always really rude and horrible to me, and then suddenly he said he loved me. I'm so confused about it.
Kate, believe it or not, hostility is often a sign of deeply repressed love. The reason they get angry is because they're furious with themselves for loving you. But sexual tension can be fun. Go with it.
Love Matters on Royal County FM.
Coming up next, problems with the female orgasm.
I've got a very important little job for you. Listen carefully.
We were in the shower and I had the most fantastic orgasm I've ever had in my life. And we just sank to the floor in an exhausted, naked heap. All three of us.
We'll make sure it gets to the right person, won't you, Bradley?
PD. Valentine. Phew. From a girl nearby who must stay hidden, our secret love remains forbidden. Signed, your special love. You've still got it, Peter. Closet gay indeed. Wonder who it's from. Could it be? Unlikely. What about... No. It's internal.
Peter?
You can knock, you know. I might have been busy.
I thought I'd take the risk. Why hasn't Hugo Hamilton been given his mortgage yet?
I've been a bit tied up. It's in my intro.
Peter, with 35% down with mortgage sales, David will be furious.
I'll have a look at the figures if I don't forget.
Well, I'll remind you.
I could have you fired, you know.
Yeah, but that would involve 5 minutes paperwork.
Bloody cheek. Hang on. Oh, my God. Sorry to bother you, Susan. Don't get me wrong, but do you know anything about a Valentine card signed from your special love?
Ah, that. How do you feel about that? I mean, look, these things aren't always a good idea in the workplace, Peter, but I mean, we're powerless to do anything about it, really.
Are we?
David's here.
Both together, eh? Good.
Let's get David's opinion on this one. David, what do you think about relationships in the workplace?
The old office romance, eh? Well, the official line is that relationships in the workplace are a bad idea, but, you know, love doesn't always read the rule book, right?
No.
Anyway, I know head office take a pretty dim view of it.
Anyway, we must crack on, Miss Harvey.
Yes. Look, I've just had a rather worrying phone call from Hugo Hamilton.
Oh?
The thrust of it is that he feels he's been unfairly turned down for a mortgage. He feels he isn't being listened to. Peter? Why hasn't this man been given a mortgage?
Sorry, who was it again?
It's a communication breakdown, David.
This highlights a big problem here. Bad client liaison. You're losing touch with your customers. Peter! I want you to think about that. By the way, one thing Brian did over at Goring that worked rather well. He invited all his regular customers to a drinks party. A little PR exercise. Gave them a glass of wine, made them feel valued, and did some good business.
That's a really excellent idea, David.
What do you think, Peter?
What about? No, sorry, yeah, very good idea. Yeah, I'll put it top of my agenda. I don't know. Women, eh? I don't know. One minute, everyone seems to hate you, and the next minute, it seems they love you.
I find first impressions are usually correct. Something wrong?
You're very perceptive, Geoffrey. Well, no, it's a friend of mine. Geoffrey, you're a man of the world. Is it possible for somebody to hate you 99% of the time, but also desire you just a little bit in a sexual sort of way?
Yes, that sums up my first marriage.
You see, the thing is, it's an office situation, Geoffrey. Someone who's always been rude and hostile suddenly seems to find me rather attractive. I said my friend.
My advice, Peter, is to talk this through with someone who gives a toss.
You know what?
What?
Hostility is often a sign of deeply repressed love.
Is it?
Yeah, the reason they get angry, right, is because they're furious at themselves for loving you. But sexual tension can be fun. Go with it.
Oh, right. I'll tell my friend that, Bradley. Thank you. Brenda, do you find powerful men attractive?
Very. Why, do you know any?
Hostility is often a sign of repressed love, Brenda.
Right, so he still hasn't contacted you yet, Hugo. That's outrageous. Look, no, I'm really sorry. Why don't you come in and see me tomorrow? All right, then. Bye. Right. Iris, no calls in Peter's office for the next 10 minutes.
How do you know?
I don't want any.
Well, how will they know?
Peter, this bank is in a major crisis.
Any excuse to come in, eh?
Peter, is there something wrong with your eyebrows?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Look at this mess. I don't know what's come over you lately, but you are driving me mad.
You're all fit.
David gave us a clear warning the other day and you've just ignored it. I mean, take this drinks party thing, for example. We're only talking about a little affair. It's just a start. But what have you done about it? Nothing. Peter, this is important.
What?
This little affair. Are we going to have it or not?
What?
We're only talking about one evening.
Oh, well, I mean, this is a whole new ball game, Susan. I was just mucking about back then.
Well, I'm not mucking about, Peter. I want some action. It's not hard to organise. We could book a room at the Armada Hotel.
I don't know, Susan.
Well, all right, then. We'll do it here in the bank after hours. We'll just move Iris's table into the middle of the room.
Oh, Susan, for God's sake!
How about Wednesday? Oh, no, I've got a chiropodist appointment on Wednesday.
This is all so clinical.
What about Friday, then?
I can't cope with this. It's all going too fast. I'll have to think it over, Susan.
It's not that big a deal.
It is to me.
Well, look, I'll pencil Friday anyway. All you have to do is turn up. I'll do all the work. Ah, Peter, I was in my office just now, just checking through a few of the figures, and something occurred to me. I want you here now.
Ooh! Come in, Doris.
And as agreed on the phone, the recommended rate for the loan is your lovely dark hair tumbling over your heaving breasts.
Yes. Change that last bit to 3% over base.
Love Matters on Royal County FM.
Okay, we've got our next caller on the line. Go ahead.
Hello? Yes?
Hello, can I have your name, please?
My name? Nicky. Nicky Adidas. I haven't done this before. I'm not a kinky weirdo.
That's okay, Nicky. Now, what's your problem?
Well, there's this woman in my office who fancies me, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm desperate.
Brenda, can I have a word?
In the trouser department.
My advice is put a stop to it. Nip it in the bud.
Right.
Tell her it's gone too far. You find her attractive, but you love your wife. Hello? Nicky? Hello?
So basically, all the phones in the bank have broken. So come and mend them as soon as possible. Bye.
Hello, Hugo. Letter in the post.
Brenda, I've just found out who you sent that Valentine's card to, and can I just say, I never dreamt... I just can't believe it.
I couldn't help myself.
Brenda, why? Why him of all people?
I know he's married and everything, but... Oh, he's drop-dead gorgeous, Susan. He's such a fantastic lover, you know. He just presses all the right buttons. And what a body. God.
Susan, we have to talk.
Bloody right. Your office, 5 minutes.
Right.
Brenda, it's got to stop.
I know, it's all wrong. I mean, she's a friend of mine. 3 of us shared a tent at Glastonbury.
What, the rock festival?
Yeah, that's when I first fell for Philip.
Philip? You mean it's not...
Who? Who do you think it was?
Brenda, I can't tell you, but I apologise for even thinking it.
Oh. Hello, Susan. Come in. Would you like a biscuit? You look very nice.
Peter, what did you want?
Look, well, don't take this the wrong way, but the thing is, I can't go through with...
What?
Well, you know.
Friday evening.
Or whenever. It's just a no-no.
Peter, what is your problem?
Well, I have my wife to think of.
Well, bring her along. The more the merrier.
Oh, no, I couldn't cope with that. No.
Peter, if you're worried, it doesn't have to be that big.
I've got no problems on that score, I can assure you.
I don't know what the bloody problem is, then.
I just can't.
Oh, you're pathetic.
Iris, did you see where Susan went?
She went that way. She looked very fed up.
Stop! Listen to me. Yes, over the last week, I've started to find you sexually attractive. And yes, I've fantasized about you naked. And yes, I would like to have sex with you. But I'm a married man. I haven't done this before, and I'm confused, okay? Hello, Hugo.
Kim was right about you.
Oh, look! I'll give you that mortgage!
sexually harassing a male customer. It's a very serious complaint, Peter.
There was a misunderstanding.
I mean, if you're gay, that's fine.
I'm not gay.
It's nothing to hide.
I'm not gay.
Often, people later in life realise they are gay. They continue to vehemently deny it.
I'm not gay! I'm not, honestly.
Well, then why does Hugo say you propositioned him?
Because I thought he was someone else.
Who?
No one.
No one?
No, because it never happened. Hugo Hamilton has made the whole thing up. I was never in the car park at 2 o'clock.
Yes, you were. I saw you.
Yes, literally speaking, I was in the car park. I went into the car park to get into my car to go home.
At 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yes, and then I realised I'd made an error and left work 4 hours early. So I turned round and came back into the bank.
But I saw you talking to Hugo. Then he sped off.
Thank you, Susan. And what I was saying was, be a more careful driver. Because what Susan didn't see was that he hit me.
He hit you?
As good as. He swerved away at the last moment. It's probably an accident, although he does seem to have it in for me.
Are you saying there's some kind of vendetta involved here?
I'm saying no more.
Well, I'll have another word with Hugo, but it would appear to be your word against his.
Exactly.
Well, I know who I believe.
Oh, really? Oh, really? You want to talk about sexual harassment, David? This woman's been chasing me around the bank all week trying to get me into bed.
What? How dare you?
Trying to get me to have this little affair, as she puts it.
A drinks party, yes.
A drinks party. Fine. Good, fine. Obviously. Oh, my God.
Haven't somehow got the idea into your head that I could possibly fancy you, have you? Ooh, it's too disgusting.
But you sent me a Valentine card.
I did not.
Look, there's obviously been a mix-up. It's probably 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
No, it's not. It's none of one and a dozen of the other. I didn't want to have an affair with him. I just wanted him to come to a drinks party.
Well, you know where these things lead, David. Lift it, Iris. Don't drag it.
Thank God you're here, Peter.
Peter, I know I can't resist you, but I would like to get past. When you've finished eating all the food, perhaps you'd like to get the rest of the wine out of my car?
I'm supervising.
Where's Brenda?
She's on the phone.
Typical. Right, everyone. Now, you all know what this evening's about. When the customers arrive...
Right, thank you, Susan. When the customers arrive,
give them a drink.
That's exactly. Give them a drink, offer them some nibbles and so on. Talk to them about what we do here at the bank.
Offer to leap into bed with them.
Let's just get one thing straight. I know you all know about these wild accusations that have been made against me. Yes, gay accusations, as it happens. Well, I just hope that at this very difficult time for me personally, I can count 100% on your trust, loyalty and support.
Yes, well, yes, of course.
Thank you.
So, slice of quiche, Peter?
Yes, snigger, Geoffrey. It's all very painful, actually, and the really tragic thing is that it's his word against mine, so I can never completely clear my name.
Yes, you can.
No. Unfortunately, there is a shadow hanging over my reputation forever. But life goes on.
You can check it on the security video.
Well, back to work, everyone.
Hang on. What's that, Bradley?
The security camera in the car park will have picked it out. It'll be on the tape.
It wouldn't work, Bradley. Iris, could you rearrange those glasses, please?
Bradley, you're a genius. Peter, this gives you a chance to clear your name beyond all doubt. Go and line up the right bit of tape for when David gets here. We can look at it tonight.
Right.
I'll help. Oh, back! Yes, well, Bradley's got that all under control. Now, what still needs to be done? We haven't got the wine. I'll get it. Can I have your car keys, please? Keys.
Calm down, Peter. We've still got 15 minutes until the guests arrive.
15 minutes, right?
Hugo, thanks for coming in.
That's all right, David. I think we need to talk.
Right, Bradley. Have you rewound the tape and put it on record?
Yeah, but what are we doing?
Well, the original footage of the incident wasn't quite as clear as we need, so in the interests of justice, we need to do a sort of reconstruction, like the old Crime Watch. You've seen Crime Watch, haven't you?
Jill Dando. Lovely.
Yes, we haven't got much time, Bradley. Basically, you've got to drive that car at me over there.
We're using Susan's new car.
It's all been agreed, on a not-need-to-know basis. Oh, Brenda.
Well, that wasn't the easiest phone call I've ever made. No more Philip.
Oh, dear.
I really loved him, Peter.
I'm sure. Why don't you go and have a good cry inside?
Oh, I might as well just kill myself.
If you must, but inside, not out. Right, where were we?
This won't work, Peter.
Ah, shut up and listen. Now, what did I tell David? Ah, yes, I walked to the car, realised the time, walked back to the bank, and at that point, bang, you drive straight at me and then swerve away at the last minute.
It won't work.
It will, Bradley. The cars are identical.
Yeah, but I can't drive.
Can't drive? What do you mean you can't drive?
I'm just learning. I've only had 3 lessons.
A piece of cake, then. Look, clutch, brake, accelerator. OK, off you go. Bradley, come in again a bit faster. Okay, go! Slithering idiot. Get a longer runner and hurry up!
It's very good of you to drop the complaint, Hugo.
Well, I've been worrying about it. Maybe I've been a bit hasty. Thinking back, I think perhaps Peter thought he was talking to somebody else.
Ah, now that would figure, actually.
Well, I didn't want to go to this drinks thing without clearing the air first.
Peter can be a bit eccentric sometimes, but by and large, he's a pretty sound bloke.
Hello, David. Hello, Hugo. Do go in and have some wine.
I haven't done emergency stops yet.
Hugo, are you aware that C&P now do car insurance?
The Boss continues next week. Wednesday night, Jennifer and Clarissa decide to escape the English winter and accept the invitation of the Jamaican polo team to share a Caribbean Christmas. Be watching for The Two Fat Ladies, Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Stay with us for This Life.